94.9.
Top of the morning to you. Good morning to you wherever you are listening to this frequency. 32 FM 94.9. It's another Tuesday morning, and it's another time for us to get to see what the papers are saying today, the 22nd day in the month of June 2021. Thank you very much for joining us this Tuesday morning. We get to analyze headlines from the dailies, and of course, we get to take your contribution later on the show. My name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI, thank you for joining us.
Good morning to you. I am OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Let's go to the papers. I have the Guardian newspaper, Daily Trusts, Premium Times, and the Nation newspaper.
I have me Punch newspaper, Daily Post, Vanguard, and if time permits, Independent newspaper. I'll take headlines from Punch newspaper. First of all, bandits, herdsmen farm occupation, insecurity grounds, CBN borrowers, farmers say loan repayment difficult. Media bill, Buhari reintroducing Decree 4 under different guise, say stakeholders. Protesters block Abuja Airport Road, demand Buhari's resignation over insecurity. Yoruba scholars, monarchs caution Igboho, demand decentralized government. Bello meets abducted students' parents, unveils anti-banditry battle plan. Final year students to sue Akwa Ibom University over expulsion for criticizing governor. Ex-convict robs, rapes octogenarian in Ondo, stolen phones recovered. Kwara, Sokoto courts jail copper, Facebook fraudster for love scams. Still in the Punch newspaper this morning, EFCC nabs 2 for alleged 768.5 million naira fraud. 60 paraded for attacking Ebonyi police stations, INEC office killing cops. Customs prepare to seize private jets over documents verification. Meter manufacturers demand price hike over devaluation. NLC kicks against gender-based violence. From the politics side, Africa must harness homegrown solutions to problems. Obasanjo. And finally from here, INEC worried over kidnapping, threatens prosecution over false information.
Let's quickly take a look at Daily Trusts. Group releases names of 1,499 killed in 10 years. Group releases names of 1,499 killed in 10 years. 774,000 jobs. Federal government directs banks to pay participants. Agenda of the Gully, just communities where residents dip in dirty, smelly waters to come out clean. Federal government plans curriculum for farmers, pastoralists, education. Let's see another one here. JAM delists additional 6 centers in Abuja, Kaduna, others. Lawan, APC may face challenges after Buhari's exit. Those taking up arms against Nigeria will face justice. Buhari. How 13.6 billion naira drainage is threatening lives, property in Akwa Ibom. From the business side of Daily Trust, Oshibajo meets private sector over business situation. Filling stations shot in Suleja as Ipman begins strike. Buhari congratulates new Iranian President Raisi. Another one here. Police inspectors' inability to recite service numbers tolls defilement trial. Kenneth Kaunda to be buried on the 7th of July and custom to detain unverified private aircraft after the 6th of July.
Let's see headlines from Daily Post. Again, suspected gunmen kill businessman in Ibadan. Ogun, 4 abducted Chinese workers regain freedom after payment of ransom. On insecurity, Makinde inaugurates a Motekun board in Oyo State. Social media won't transform lives. Join politics, Oshibajo charges youth. Ipeazu swears in 10 new permanent secretaries in Abia, charges them on equity. IPOP, Hiriwa reacts as Northern Coalition calls for Igbo referendum. Suspected herdsmen sent packing from Babanla, Kwara State. Family reacts to rumored death of CAC leader Prophet SK Abiara. Designer of 1004 Estate National Stadium, others, Fola Aladi passes away. And there is no place in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have not impacted positively, Buhari. Police weighed in as students of Rivers College of Health get locked inside school premises over planned protests. Nigerian youths are their own worst enemies, Fani Kayode. Murik appeals to Muslims to remain calm as Saudi cancels 2021 Hajj. 2021 UTME, JAMB gives new instructions to candidates of the listed centers. Buhari must go, protesters block Abuja Airport Road. Tinubu is under investigation, EFCC chairman Bawa. On 2023, Nigerians will resist any move to extend your tenure. Ariwa youths warn Buhari. And finally, Oduduwa Republic, Sunday Igboho set to shut down Lagos.
Let's go see the Guardian newspaper. Court orders federal government to pay Bayelsa $951 million derivative. Let me see that. All right, I'll come back. Nigeria faces import crisis as reserves hit 13-month low. Still from the Guardian. Court orders federal government to pay Bayelsa $951 million derivative arrears. Good. Let's go to another one. Nigeria considers new law to unbundle power sector. Still from the Guardian. CRCR rejects 5-year ban. Will challenge CAS verdicts on alleged match fixing, says Akani. Lagosians commuters lament deplorable state of Aswani Emzo access roads. Mogalu charges Indigo to look beyond. Buhari explains why secession will fail. Suspected ESN members admit attack on police formations in Aboyi. Nigeria's broadband access to get 640 billion naira investment from MTN. Army kills 6 Boko Haram terrorists in Borno. Aboard commissions 50 billion naira industrial park. Super headline from politics. Reps hunted by robber stamp toga in 2 years of lawmaking. Senate mid-term report and what stakeholders say. Let's see some more from the sports side. Final group fixture. Which teams can still qualify for last 16 and how? Okwaraji would have been alive if Nigeria had emergency response equipment. Federal government targets spectrum auction to boost 5G adoption in Nigeria. SSA renewed profit-taking drags capitalization by 54 billion naira. Youths allegedly set 27 houses ablaze in Delta community. Youths allegedly set 27 houses ablaze in Delta community and fresh onslaught against child labor. That you can find from The Guardian.
From the Vanguard newspaper, Nigerian stock market resumes week with 54 billion naira loss. My faith in the young generation is unshaken. That's coming from Aisha Buhari, the First Lady. Also from Vanguard newspaper this morning, flood threatens our community. Ocean residents lament. UCH resident doctors suspend strike. Mother of 2, one other back 24 years for child theft, trafficking in Rivers State. Court remands Christmas Eve armed robbery suspect. Federal government establishes 2 new universities of technology, upgrades for others. Also this morning, Anambra Guba election, PDP leaders meet with aspirants and stakeholders. Oshibajo to young progressives reject those trying to break Nigeria up. And Lawan is saying APC may face challenges after Buhari's exit in 2023. Nigerian army dismisses torture video of terrorists. 774,000 jobs. Federal government goes after defaulting banks. Federal government pays 10 billion naira to 1 million beneficiaries every 2 months. That's coming from the coordinator. APC has become formidable force in Cross River, Agara. And finally from Air, court orders federal government to pay $951 million to Bayelsa State. All right.
Let's go on a short break. We'll be back.
Some people have that special phone number. Sometimes it's the first number you ever had. Or that number that rhymes with your birthday. or the number that your first girlfriend, Titi, gifted you? Now, imagine having that number taken away from you and giving to someone else, all because your line was inactive.
Oh no.
Oh my, such painful stuff. But guess what? With Glow Always On, that won't happen, because for just 500 naira, you stay connected to the Glow network even if your SIM is inactive. Now you can really rest easy and never worry about any of that, because Glow Always On will keep your phone number for you. Just dial *777# and select Always On to subscribe.
láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ̀ yìí ń kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 08168737222.
Power oil sachet. 70 naira. Only 70 naira. I said power oil sachet now. 70 naira. Only 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now. 70 naira. For a healthy family. 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now. 70 naira. Power oil sachet now. 70 naira.
Power oil for a healthy family.
Egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí, egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni, ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneton cleanser ni.
já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneton cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bádọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneton cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneton cleanser jáde. a wà ní nọ́mbà 17 ọba akínyẹlé off Adeogun street Aláàfin avenue Olúyọ̀lé estate ring road Ìbàdàn. telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà. ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Set to fresh. I feel the freshness. I got the confidence. With the liquid fuel chewing gum, not Santa Fresh. I'm feeling good. I feel so yes, I feel so fresh. I feel so fresh. I got confidence. Set to fresh. The correct chewing gum, not Santa Fresh. No darling with Santa Fresh. Santa Fresh chewing gum. Trust the freshness.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 naira plus up to 55 gigabyte bonus data, or router at 19,999 naira plus up to 160 gigabyte bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back. 32 FM 94.9. Break it on newspaper review. Reaching you live from our studio. We are live on YouTube. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. Live on YouTube. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. Austin Aduma will be analyzing with us today. Good morning to you, baby.
Good morning once again. My name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI.
Austin joins us. Hello, good morning, Austin Aduma.
Good morning, Tayo.
All right.
Good morning. Let's get to the papers. Daily Post. There is no place in Nigeria we have not impacted positively, Buhari. The president on Monday said his administration has impacted positively all parts of the country regarding infrastructure. He spoke during the maiden edition of the APC Progressive Youth Conference held at the International Conference Center in Abuja. He said on security, he was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and he restated that anyone found unlawfully bearing arms would be brought to book. There is no place in Nigeria we have not impacted positively. From the President.
Yes, he said that yesterday. Of course, he was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, at a particular APC Youth Forum, wherein they were trying to build their party, chart a new way forward by ensuring that their ideas are transferred to the younger generation in form of the youth within their party. Of course, the statement of the president is relative. We can actually critique that particular statement that there's no part in the country that the government has not imparted. Of course, we also expect that from time to time when such statements are made, you also back it up with evidence, valid proof of evidence that, for the period under review, this is what we have done. He also talked about appointment in that area. But if you talk about infrastructure in terms of project, like I've always said, there are certain projects that have been kickstarted by the previous administration before now that the Muhammadu Buhari administration is going ahead with. For example, if you look at the second Niger bridge, like the government said, that project will be delivered by 2022. And if that project is eventually delivered, we may not have any choice than to also give the credit to President Muhammadu Buhari, because that project serially has been awarded by successive administration. And most of the time, the fund has squandered just like that. But we have seen some projects that rail project and what have you. So if the president is by that saying that there's no part within the country that the government has imparted, of course, he might be saying the obvious. If you also look at in the area of appointment too, he said he has also been fair in the area of appointment and trying to carry people along. I would say on that, the president is not saying the obvious as far as it is reflective of the current reality in the country. There are certain appointments that are skilled. Don't forget, those in government, if we talk about marginalization in terms of appointment, they only look at cabinet minister. You understand? Because it is statutory and it's a constitutional requirement that the president picks each minister from each of the states of the federation. That is not what we are talking about. We are talking about some other appointments, specialized appointments that are not even like cabinet appointment. So that is the area I think the president had to work on. Look at security appointment, for example. We are not even talking about the service chiefs. You understand? The service chief is entirely the prerogative of the president. And I can continue to say it. The president of Nigeria from 1999 have always picked chief of army staff from their own part of the country, where they come from. But that is not what we are talking about. What of immigration? What of NDLA? What of civil defense, for example? What of federal road safety? What of DMI? What of NIA? What of Nigerian custom? So these are areas I think the president can leverage on and balance in terms of appointment. Because if we are having service chiefs and the months before, there is no way DOC's geopolitical zone can be represented. But like I said earlier, there are other appointments, special appointments that I told Tayo, I think about 2 weeks ago, the Accountant General of the Federation, the Auditor General of the Federation, the Attorney General of the Federation, the MD of the Nigerian Port Authority, the Chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue. All of them are from a section of the country. And if the president is saying that my appointment is by merit, does it mean that we only have those who have the merit from a section of the country? So the president must create a balance. He must ensure that there is equity, fairness and justice in whatever he does. Look at the appointment of the Federal Character Commission, for example. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, we are having the chairman of the Federal Character Commission and the secretary of the Federal Character Commission from a section of the country.
And you ask, what is the essence of the Federal Character Commission?
What is the essence of the Federal Commission? Because what it means is that if a chairman is from a half of the country, the secretary had to be from the other half of the country. But under President Muhammadu Buhari, this is what we find. And if we talk about marginalization, we continue to hear argument that there is no section that is not represented in my government. We are not talking about security appointment. Look at the office of the Inspector General of Police, for example. The Minister of Police Affairs is from a particular section of the country. The IGP is from a particular section of the country. What is the essence of the Ministry of Police Affairs? Is to create a balance, for example. So these are areas where we are talking about. Somebody told me the other day and said, maybe the Ministry of Interior is for the Southwest. Aregbesola is the Minister of Interior. I said, what is the essence of a Ministry of Interior without the Police Affairs Commission, without the Ministry of Police Affairs? You know, it is the Police Affairs Ministry that gives quantum in terms of value and prestige to the Ministry of Interior.
And in fact, these days, the only thing the Minister of Interior does is to announce,
just to announce
public holiday
and what have you.
Yeah, because
so
when the substance it's missing.
Yeah, the president can actually do more. That's the truth of the matter. He has not left office. He should use the remaining years in office to create a balance and ensure that every part of the country is duly carried along.
Remaining years? Is it up to 2 years now?
Of course, let's say just 2 years. 2 years to go. It can effect some changes within 2 years. But I doubt if it changes that you have not been able to make for 6 years, how can that be possible in 2 years? Honestly, it can make some changes.
Criminal elements carrying arms against the country would be brought to justice.
I agree completely. Let the federal government deploy full military force against these people. Don't also forget, there are some, when we talk about criminal, because anytime the president talk about this idea of criminal, you know, there is something that strikes a balance in the mind of an average Nigeria, that perhaps this statement could be targeted at certain people. Criminal is criminal wherever they, and irrespective of wherever they come from. Crime has no nationality. It has no tribe. It has no ethnic group. So we must look at it the way it is and deal with it summarily, just like that. So for me, let the president also look at options. Those that are pushing for agitation for secession, you have marginalized people and they are pushing for secession. Let us not see their activity as having criminal tendencies. That is the reason why most of the time we have to negotiate, because we have been able to deploy military and coercive options all of the time, and these have not been able to produce results. Don't forget, I think the new chief of army staff had just come out, I think last week, to tell the whole nation that military option in terms of waging war, killing these bandits, insurgents, may not solve the problem. That military option alone may not solve the problem. Let us also look at other areas for those that are not criminal per se, those that are rising against the state in terms of their agitation. Let the federal government see the possibility of sitting down with these people. Let's look at their grievances. What do they even want? You know, earlier we were talking about creating a balance. There are some people, all they want is a Nigeria that government will be all inclusive. It's a Nigeria that they will have a say, irrespective of where they come from. So I believe so much that criminal must be brought to justice, and the government has always been saying this. Let there be proactive measure in terms of action to bring criminal elements that have taken up arms against the state to justice.
Since we're talking about security, let's bring it back home. I mean, we can't forget the fact that things are happening around us too. Just yesterday, a businessman was also killed in Ibadan. That's just one out of many that, some were not reported, some were reported. He was killed along Ojo UI Road yesterday morning. According to reports, he went to withdraw some amount of money and then he was killed. He was taken to the hospital, but he died in the hospital. Now, this is one of the many stories we hear on daily basis. It has become a thing, it has become a daily thing in Ibadan or in Oyo State these days. There's hardly a day that there is no, that somebody does not, loses their life based on insecurity. And we keep asking, what is the state government doing to reduce or to curb criminality in the board? Because we keep referring to them as unknown gunmen, unknown gunmen. Who are these people?
I think the states have to do more as far as this issue is concerned. There are what we call external factors, the ones that you can't control. There are internal factors, the one you can control. So the government should leverage on some of the factors that they can adequately control. Of course, we know the governor does not have the constitutional power to deploy operational use of the armed forces, for example. But we have not heard anything whether the GOC or the commissioner of police is at war with the governor. They are at good rapport even as we speak now. So we can leverage on that relationship to actually be able to ensure that there is security in the state. It was quite unfortunate, that particular incident. Somebody just went to the ATM, withdrew money, and that person was killed too around 110 Akpata, this area. A Paga operator, they robbed him. From the investigation, I think he had CCTV, so he promised to produce the footage. So the question now is that how do these guys know that he has threatened to produce the footage that could help in apprehending this guy? So they had to look for a way to come back and summarily eliminate him. So that is the situation we find ourselves. Like we have said earlier, there are so many that are unreported. Yesterday, the governor of Oyo State inaugurated the board of Amoteku, and at that particular forum, he did say that if not for Amoteku, the security situation would have been worse. The governor can do more. He's the chief security officer of the state. Let him look at local options by ensuring that security is well addressed in the state, because we can't continue to have a situation where people are being killed. Let there be a good relationship between the Oyo State government and the Nigerian police. And we are also appealing to the government, some of these police stations that have been burnt down, let the government also work on them. Lagos has rebuilt their own police station. Rivers State has rebuilt their own police station. I said it on this platform sometimes ago. There was a time this issue was a menace in Osun State during the time of Aregbesola. Hardly will a day pass by then you will not hear of bank robbery. But he bought armor personnel carrier, the red one. If you still go to Osun State, you will still see them. He bought them and he used that to enhance security. It also happened during the time of Amosun. So whatever I know he has invested, we must say that he has invested in security logistics, that is buying vehicles and what have you to aid logistics in terms of operation. But he can do more. Where have we fallen short as a people or as a government in Oyo State? This was not the security situation before now. So the government must improve on what is on ground. We can't continue to hear excuses. Some people will call now and say, I can't blame the governor. Some people called the other time and said, what do you expect the governor to do? Some things that we blame the president on, that what he should do that he has not done. If he comes to Oyo State governor too, let us also tell him that, Mr. Governor, you ought to have done this, you have not been able to do this. Because whatever you do, even if you build schools in the sky, you need security of life and property to be able to utilize all of this.
An unfortunate stance to when you shield the leader from his or her own responsibility. I mean, to deliver on good results. When the fellowship take this stance of what should the leader do, then what are you saying? Why is the leader there?
Yes, it's about sentiments. It's about political biases and what have you. Because we must look at it from the angle of security even before welfare. So security comes before any other thing. Some people will also tell you that some people claim to love the governor more than some of us will tell you that, oh, it's because of the NSAS protest. The Akiyele issue came before NSAS. Can you remember? That was the first thing that happened when this government came on board. Some people will also call and say, hey, it's a tactics of the opposition. Can we also say the crisis in Nigeria is caused by opposition? Let the governor deal with the situation. Like I said,
he dealt with Akiyele issue.
He dealt with Akiyele issue, and we had peace. As far as that is concerned, I'm just telling you because some people say the insecurity is because of the NSAS protests and what have you.
Because at times you need to remind a man of his past successes.
Yes.
So that
is why we have said
some other results.
There are some things in terms of governance and administration that you can't take away from Governor Seyi Makinde. We need to give it to him. But on the aspect of security, he has performed relatively low. That is what we are talking about. And we need to also tell him what he has not done well to be able to do well. And at the end of the day, it will become plus for him. That is all we are saying. Let us improve security in Oyo State. Whatever he has to do, he has put the control room together, how effective it is. What of emergency response to crime, how effective it is. So let the governor put all of this on the table. Leave those that are telling him lies that, oh, there is nothing he can do. There are a lot the governor can do. Let us deal with it based on our peculiarity in our own way. So let us not just say, oh, because we have had answers, definitely we must continue to witness insecurity in the state. Or because insecurity is everywhere, it must continue in Oyo State. Let him look for a way to address the situation. We never knew the next person that could be a victim.
All right, let's observe another break. We'll be back to take more stories.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 Naira plus up to 55 GB bonus data, or router at 19,999 Naira plus up to 160 GB bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún ọ pé tòjò tẹ̀rùn gbogbo àkókò ńlẹ̀ dá ádámà nílò náà yàtọ̀ sí náà dògán tá a fi ń sun bọ̀ọ̀lì lábà oko àgàgà iná sólà tó ń gbàgbára láti inú òrùn tó bá gbọ́ Novel sólà ní ó tẹ̀lé iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ti wà ní sẹpẹ́ fún pèsè àwọn èròjà sólà lẹ́lẹ́kàǹkà inverter solar panels and batteries solar kit láti tanná láti charge battery gbọ́ rédíò kọrin jẹ̀gbádùn àti láti tanná ẹlẹ́yin bíi 2 sí 3 solar fan tó ń gbé fan láti tanná sùn dẹ́kun ẹ̀fọn amáranini ṣokùnfà àìsàn ibà solar floodlight fàyíká ilégbèé àtòpópónà fún sẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ solar freezer láti ṣe nǹkan jíjẹ mímu lọ́jọ́sí kómi síta fún oníbàárà solar CCTV camera ẹlẹ́yinjú àsáfàbò nílé iṣẹ́ àtọ́fíìsì solar water heater tí somi tútù di gbígbóná solar water pump tó lè fami gòkè ní kànga energy saving appliances DC bulb DCTV DC fan tó ń gbàgbára náà sára bẹ́ẹ̀ làkànṣe solar product wà fún dókítà lecturers farmers tailor àtàwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù káríkárí Novesola kan náà ń lo kájú ẹ̀ kàn sí wọn bó rajà lólùléeṣẹ́ wọn tó wà ní Akíndélé plaza ìdójúkọ Adamasingba stadium Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn tàbí lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ wọn tó bá súnmọ́
081-8776-6005.
Novesola ló mójútó solar.
Feeling good. It's the weekend.
I'm so excited, it's already weekend.
Happiness, they say, is absolutely free. So why not get on the happy side with us on the weekend Oasis with Mimi Special and GBEMISOLA, aka GBEMISOKE, and together we are the SMBG. Don't get it twisted, Special Mimi, beautiful Gbemi. Join us every Sunday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And on the flip side, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the Happy Dial 32 FM 94.9. No bad vibes allowed.
Center Fresh. I feel the freshness. I got the confidence. With the liquid fuel chewing gum, not Center Fresh. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. Yes, I feel so fresh. I feel so fresh. I got confidence. Center Fresh. The correct chewing gum, not Center Fresh. No darling with Center Fresh.
Center Fresh chewing gum. Trust the freshness.
Titan Farms, Titan Rice, Nigeria. Homemade rice with good price. I don't want correct rice. Titan, when you get stone, Titan rice. Better rice. Make you go buy your own. Titan rice. Oh yes, Titan Rice is a non-mushy, non-sticky, and no-stone Nigerian-made rice. Titan Rice is available for nationwide distribution. For inquiry, please call 0906 007 9714 or visit our website via www.titanfarms.org. You can also earn a fortune by investing with Titan Farms today and earn great returns on your investment. Incredible, isn't it? What are you waiting for? Visit our office today at Titan Farms House, opposite Motor Dealers Association Carlos, Akala Express, off New Garage, Ibadan.
Titan Rice, a product of Titan Farms.
Better rice, make you go buy your own. Titan Rice.
Our friend Oliver is what you call a man with a huge appetite. Gigantic, actually. And if there's one phrase we have come to know Oliver for, it is this.
More data, please.
No matter what we offer him.
More data, please.
So, guess what we did? We heard Glow created new data plans for people like Oliver, and we got him exactly that. And guess what Oliver said?
Excuse me, please, is this all for me? Only me?
Now, Oliver certainly has more than enough data. All thanks to the Glow Mega Data Plans.
With the longer validity you get on Glow Mega Data Plans, you can work from home with ease, run your business better, download non-stop, stream music and movies endlessly, learn online, and share data with anyone. No worries. Get 225 gigabytes at 30,000 naira for 30 days, 425 gigabytes at 50,000 naira for 90 days, and 1 terabyte at 100,000 naira for a year. Dial star 777 hash now to start enjoying these mega plans.
Glow Unlimited.
Our oil sachet, 70 naira, only 70 naira. I said our oil sachet now, 70 naira, only 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now, 70 naira. For a healthy family, 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now, 70 naira. Our oil sachet now, 70 naira.
Our oil for a healthy family.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back from that break. 32 FM 94.9. Breakdown newspaper review. We're live on YouTube. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. You can drop your comments there to be a part of the conversation this morning. We are still taking headlines from the dailies, and Austin Idumo is still in the studio with us. This is in the Punch newspaper. Media bill, Buhari reintroducing Decree 4 under different guise, say stakeholders. The president of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Christopher Isiguzo, on Monday reiterated the position of stakeholders in the media towards the National Press Council Amendment Bill currently before the National Assembly. He said the stakeholders meeting was important to settle the grey areas. He added that any regulation that tend towards the control of the media by the government would be restricted.
I think the government has had enough control of the media. The media should be allowed to run because it's regarded as the fourth estate of the realm. To be able to check the activity of government and address the people with policies and programs of the government. It's also a platform to offer constructive criticism. But I think those in government are always intolerant of criticism. When you tell them what they have not done or what they should have done, they take it as opposition, that everybody belongs to the opposition. There's no way you could effectively regulate the social media without infringing on the fundamental human rights of the people. I see it as a form of absurdity for the government to seek or to want to put social media under NBC, Nigerian Broadcasting Commission. In my view, like I've always said, the Minister of Information has had overwhelming influence on the NBC, which should not be. Minister's opinion, the Minister of Information opinion, is like a policy for the NBC. We should not be. We should create a way to ensure that even the NBC run as an independent organization and as an independent
themselves.
Yes, agency. So what I also think we can do on the social media is that whether we like it or not, there are also so many divisive tendencies on the social media. We can't swallow everything we see on the social media, hook, line, and sinker, because these people, they have a way of reposting videos, old videos, to make it look as if it's just happening, maybe to create tension or to overheat the polity. What then can we do? Let the government put measures in place so that these various social media platforms can regulate itself. If we put that in place, we can be able to move forward. But it looks draconian to some extent, a way of trying to regulate the social media, because this particular administration rode to limelight on the basis of the social media. The point I'm making is that social media also aided this administration in coming into power. Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, and what have you. They hated this particular administration. So it looked like a case of either kid with a sword. When they see knife, they will be so afraid. So let the government and those in government know that they can't be in government forever. That power is transient. Because if the last administration before they came on board has decided to stifle the press the way they are currently trying to do, perhaps they wouldn't have been able to get into power. So let them look at the overall interest of the country as far as this is concerned. Not just that, because they are talking against my administration or they are doing one thing or the other. Let us look at the overall interest of the country. So in my own view, regulating the social media, further regulating the media will look like gagging the press, and that will infringe on the fundamental human rights of the people.
There's a trend that it looks like for this present administration, there are things or there are certain laws that were invoked during military regime, and now it looks like by cutting corners, the administration is looking for a way to bring some of those laws back. Now, one of those who spoke said that Decree 4 was during the military regime, and even then it was heavily criticized by journalists, and this led to the imprisonment of some prominent journalists. He said the interesting thing then was that when Buhari came in, he said he was going to tamper with press freedom, and he did. This press bill as well as the NBC bill are just indications that this government seems determined to stifle the press freedom that we have.
Austin Odomo, this is not Cuba. This is not North Korea. This is
Nigeria.
This is a democracy.
Yes. And we must nurture our democracy. Like I said earlier, if not that some of these things were allowed, this government perhaps wouldn't have been able to get into power. So it looks as if there's high level of political intolerance within the system. We must tolerate one another. You can't be there forever. Some people were there before you. So the idea of trying to muzzle the people, most of the time regulate everything what the people want to do. Let them work on the economy. Let them create an enabling environment. Let them improve on security. In my view, I think we have weightier matters than some of the things we discuss on at government level, even federal government level for that matter.
All right.
Nigeria considers new law to unbundle power sector. We open the phone lines now, 009 7000
And you can also call 0705 5000 949. You can drop your comment in YouTube as well, 32FM 949 Ibadan. That's the channel. Let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This comrade, from Agbo. Good morning, Austin.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, in respect of the security in the state, I want to beg every stakeholder who are saying an impression that they are loyal to the governor and they are not allowing us to talk as a indigent and a resident of your state. That is not the way to express being loyal to the governor. But we should call the attention of all local government chairmen also to the security situation of our state. We cannot only start with the responsibility of the governor. I agree with you over there. But the local government chairman who are just coming in should be held to the task. They should know that because security issue is local, and they should prepare, they should work so that they will beat all the security challenges we have in our state. And no person should use the security of our state to score political score. You should not politicize security. I've been warning people who want to score political score to security challenges in our state. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Thank you very much, comrade.
Thank you, comrade. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Alaja from Coca-Cola. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Alaji. Go on.
Yeah, God help us. But to me,
hello, Alaji.
Individuals to build their own, to be vigilant. When they want to go to all these sensitive areas now, because there is poverty in the land, there is criminality all over the country, and people are looking for any means of survival. And we know that security and sector in Nigeria is down, from the federal to state to local government. So we should be vigilant and very careful of what we want to do, especially at the bank where we are coming out of that. We should look, have an eagle eye to see who is watching us. Thank you.
Thank you. I, mentioned this to my colleagues in the studio just a while ago. Myself and my GM were at a place around the level yesterday to inspect, a particular, a property. And before you knew it, we heard gunshot. The first one, the second one, the third one. By the fourth one, we didn't tell ourselves. We didn't tell each other. We just, ran into our cars and we bolted away. We do know what happened there. It was around past 6, thereabouts. All right. But this is the situation because Alhaji called and said, let's be mindful of sensitive areas. Where do you consider sensitive areas now?
Everywhere is sensitive.
In your home, you can even hear gunshot. You could be attacked anywhere.
Some people live around
in that case
particular
that
place.
just painted now. Something else could have happened.
009-7000-949 from Gata on YouTube. It says the definition of democracy under Buhari is the government of the North, by the North, and for the Northerners. Omotalani Abiola Omobasharon, the Vice President, calling the youth to join politics. It can't solve our problems. We are having problems of bad system, of bad leadership, and bad structure. The system has become spoiled by 80 to 100 of them. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Tayo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Austin. This is Bayo. Hello, are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, sir. Go on.
Yeah, this is Bayo. Yeah, quick one. You see, the situation of, the street can happen to anybody. Nobody is charging market like what Austin said. That some people will call him. Yeah, passing up here now. How we call him? The reason we say ENSAS is this, that things have changed since then. Bayo, from challenge to from challenge to those real roads there. So you bought so many cars. Those cars you can never see one station. Go to Lagos. Those cars that you only bought the station in every area of area, but none you will not see none. That's number one. Number two, look at this happen at road. The police people they are there standing firm when these talks screaming. They won't do anything. People are running up and down. We are not trying to shed Sheyi or the government of your state. Fine, we do more. But we're just saying, we're just trying to give some point that police should cooperate in this issue. The city is not doing enough. The region will be operating, the police will be there, they will not do anything.
Also, the Domo, call out the police in your state.
Yes, we need to call out the police. The governor must do everything within his power. The Police Service Commission has said police should go back. But one thing with body language is very, very important.
Are they not receiving salaries?
Police have fully gone back to work in Lagos. Even in Rivers State, Wike laid the foundation of those police stations that were burnt during the EndSARS protests. We're just talking about Ojo police station. Those police stations in Ojo, where would they resume to? The police station in my area, the policemen there, where would they resume to? So these are areas. Let the governor take the bull by the horn. Ensure that the police cooperate with you to deliver security to the people of your state. He can do it.
All right, let's go on another break. We'll be back.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 Naira plus up to 55 gigabyte bonus data, or router at 19,999 Naira plus up to 160 gigabyte bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Power oil sachet, 70 naira, only 70 naira. I said power oil sachet now, 70 naira, only 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now, 70 naira. For a healthy family, 70 naira. Ogbonge cooking oil now, 70 naira. Power oil sachet now, 70 naira.
Power oil for a healthy family.
Power
Looking beautiful, day and night with one click. AI selfie with the pictures on flick. Full high definition with a large screen. Infinix, no tag. Top speed with a Helio G95. Super speed where they make you satisfied. Walk out, play, everything is okay. Infinix, no 10/10/10. Hey yo, this is a real deal. Infinix, no 10. Hey yo, this is a real deal. Infinix, no 10, beauty meets strength.
Enjoy super fast processor with the new Infinix Note 10 with Helio G95 speed, especially for better gaming experience, and a 6.95-inch FHD screen for wider viewing pleasures. Infinix Note 10 meets beauty with strength.
As a child, I already know what I will become. As a kid, I already know that I am a star. As young as I am, every child dream is valid with Adron Homes.
Yes, with Adron Homes Young Landlord product, every child can become a landlord today. Buy a plot of land for your child and enjoy up to 20, 40, or 50% discount with 6 to 36 months payment plan. That's not all. You get lots of free giveaways like school bags, provisions, free meal voucher at the Place Restaurant, Domino's, or Chicken Republic, and many more freebies. For more inquiries, call these numbers:
08167552420 or 09020475116.
Every child dream is valid with Adron Homes.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first.
Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter.
But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
You know as body they tutori you anytime they download and watch plenty videos. Like say tomorrow not day. That's so one corner of your brain go they tell you say as it is sweet you so make you remember say now your pocket go here amo. My brother, my sister. The truth be say that one na before. Now when you buy data with the last with skinny money on top MTN, you go jollificate 10 gigabyte data for 3,000 naira and 20 gigabyte data for 5,000 naira. Plus say they go come summer you 4 gigabyte awoof data for take watch YouTube videos for the data network with the reliable. Shikina, just dial *131# for take turn up your ogbonge data for shikini money on top MTN. Terms and conditions dey.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
32 FM
94.9.
Zero 500949 0809 Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Daniel Okelete. I'm speaking from Oketun, Ibadan.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I heard the analyst saying that those that don't blame the governor because of crimes that are being perpetrated by criminals in Oyo State are lying to him. So what I will just say is that I advise the analyst to tell the governor is what he should do. Because for me, I'm at a loss exactly at what the governor should have done that he has not done. For instance, the police have their own budget that are taken to the General Assembly yearly for approval and for their running cost. So to effectively give us security throughout the country. If we talk about Oyo State, relatively the security is still okay. More than other states, what is going on throughout Nigeria is insecurity. All of us know. So just tell the governor exactly what he should do instead of just blaming him. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel Okereke, for your submission. 0705 500949 0809 700949. Dele Adeyanju is here. Just came to say hello to us in the studio. Okay. On YouTube, Olushola Kaude, the vice president, joined politics, is now the vice president, which changes. What changes has he made in the political circle? Is young and well educated. Oh, okay. Oshibajo is not young, but well, he's over 60. Ola Doja Larry. I saw about 60 Northerners, Fulani guys on motorcycle inward Lagos along Lagos Valley Expressway while I was going to Lagos a few weeks back, and no security agents challenging them. We must be vigilant. This is on YouTube. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Abi. I'm calling from Monia.
Right.
There is a proverb in my place that you see this, what do they call it? This small insect that is making noise. You see, before it starts making noise, there is a hole nearby. In case of emergency, that is the quickest way with which it will enter. It's the same thing that is happening in all these bodies, herdsmen, whatever name they are called now. It's because the head has supported them fully. The body is fully in action. So there's nothing that can about the body. That notwithstanding, they should realize that Nigeria belongs to every one of us. You cannot leave your own place, come to my own home. You ransack me. You took everything I have. You expect me to keep quiet. No, it's never done. But the only issue is this. If the head decides to keep quiet this time around, let us all talk, because we cannot be bereft of all our property, including life.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is the voice of John Njoko. Thank you, and GBEMI, and including my brother there also in the Zimo. Decree number 4 of 1984 led to the imprisonment of Njoka Irabo and Kingi Thompson. You see, the character of a man is known from his conversation, and I can see wisdom more than hope. So if also indeed any other person expects the president to create a balance in the appointment, is merely deceiving himself or herself. Just as the body language of the president indicated that he will not restructure the country, as restructuring has taken its place on the long queue of the buried. I'm John Njoko. Thank you.
Thank you, John Njoko. One more call before we leave the studio. Hello. Okay, one more call. It's here. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think don't know how to do two things immediately. If you disband or ban Okada throughout your state. Two, you disband the PMS in your state. If we do that, and we should go for security, have a nice time.
Thank you very much. Also, Nodomo, you spoke about internal and external factor.
Yes, the internal factors are some things the governor has control over. According to Daniel Okereke, he said we should pinpoint what the governor should do. Some of the police stations were not built by police budgets. They were built by communities. Tayo, I hope you know. Let the governor start immediate reconstruction of some of the burnt or destroyed police stations. Let him also partner. I'm aware that the Oyo State Commissioner of Police is in good relationship with the governor. So let us harness that to provide and guarantee security for people in Oyo State. That is all we are saying.
Internal factors?
Of course, these are internal factors. Some things the government have arrangement. The last caller just said something. If there are people that pockets of violence is being traced to every now and then allow them to go. Let them give your administration some relative peace. So if you remove them from the way, then you'll be able to move forward. These are things that the government that the governor has control over.
The fear here is that if you allow them to go, the opposition, who are, criticizing the governor now, may engage the services of these people.
See, there is a way you do deal with the situation. You cannot lose out. Your own people will continue to be your own people. After all, the man at the center of it all refused to work with the last administration for 8 years. He has a purpose. You know where he's going to. So there's a way you can keep your food without necessarily creating security tension in the state.
All right. On that note, it's a wrap. Thank you very much, Austin.
Thank you.
And thank you to all those who listened and those who called. My name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI. Good morning again.
I am OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Good morning.